Hey guys, what's going on? It is Scout with 3 guns down as always, and Battlefield 4 sucks on console. I've been playing the Xbox 360 version of Battlefield 4 beta on console. I've seen PlayStation 3 streams, and quite frankly, it doesn't look any better. It looks just as bad. So the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 are pretty much on equal grounds in terms of how shit this game is on current-gen consoles. Now, that being said, I have not played the PC version of Battlefield 4 beta yet. I've seen streams and I've watched people play it, and it looks very good. But there are many of you that are not going to buy an Xbox One and are not going to buy a PlayStation 4 in the meantime, and you're going to be stuck with this current generation version of Battlefield 4. And I feel deeply sorry for you. It is an insult to gamers who enjoy Battlefield. It is pure trash. First off, the textures look absolutely disgusting. Look worse than Battlefield 3. And as of right now, I'm a premium member. There are only premium members playing on these servers. If you're using Quick Match, you're not going to find a server to play on. And if you're using server browser, you will very rarely find a server to play on. But you will. It's just going to take a lot of patience and a lot of time. So what are they going to do when they release this beta to everybody else? Is everyone just going to have to wait in a huge ass line? I can't accept that. And the idea of a beta is to get this game in the final stages of building as late as possible as you can and release it to the public and let the public figure out the other issues with this game that the developers didn't have enough time to see, so that developers can find these issues and fix them before the release, or at least have a patch within the next couple of weeks of the release of the game. If this is their idea of a final build for Battlefield 4 for the current gen console, I'm terrified to see what they release to you guys. It is not worth your $60. It is just straight up not. It is disgusting. I haven't even gotten to the worst part yet, though. In this game, there are microtransactions. Now, towards the beginning of the game, you probably saw me going through what they called battle packs. Now, you can unlock these battle packs by, as far as I could tell, leveling up with an absurd amount of XP. And you would get one of these battle packs. Which means you could indefinitely grind hundreds of hours and possibly unlock really high-end battle packs, such as the gold or platinum battle packs, which is what I'm assuming the other two are: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, or master, or whatever they decide to call the final one, but there are 4. These battle packs contain weapon customizations and attachments and camos that you can only unlock through battle packs. This is included on vehicles, and there are also weapon XP boosts and player XP boosts, and possibly even vehicle XP boosts. Now, we saw microtransactions in Dead Space 3, and I took that as a sign of, fuck, this is going to get ugly. And, dear God, unfortunately, I was right. They are including these microtransactions in Battlefield 4, PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is I was on a full server of 24 people. There's not that much action going on. I'm cutting a lot out. There's a lot of time of me running. A lot of me running. Running just looking for something to shoot, something to capture. The maps are far too big for current generation consoles. The textures are too high of a quality, thus they had to reduce their rendering ability and rendering distance. You can see a fog throughout the entire map. That looks really disgusting. And it's, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. A fog that looks really disgusting. That's because it can't render that far. The textures out there are pretty much stupid blocky placeholders, which is why they have that fog. I don't know how they managed to make this look worse than Battlefield 3. on current gen consoles. I really don't know. There's constant texture popping. Later on when this building falls, they try to simulate dust on the ground, but it honestly looks like somebody just took tan paint. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Now the one thing I encourage you to do is go download this yourself. Play this yourself. Develop your own opinion of it, because that's what you need to do, and this is free. So you're not paying anything. You're sacrificing 1.5 GB of download space, and you can always delete it and decide whether you do or don't want to get this. So go get your own opinion on this. Go download it. Go play it. At least give it a couple matches to see what you think. But this is my opinion of it. There is a lot of weapon balancing and tweaking issues that they're of course going to have to do, although that I imagine they probably already know pretty much all of them. For instance, the buzzard is dear godly OP, or little bird is very OP. Very OP. It's one-shotting tanks and other mobile vehicles with its missiles. Yeah, it's there's also seems to be a lot of clipping issues with RPGs. I shot pretty much when they were point blank in front of me several times, because these pilots were pretty daring and they like to fly close to the ground, and it seemed to go right through them. The other thing is depth perception is extremely hard to tell in this game. Extremely difficult to tell, mostly because of the distant rendering fog and bad resolution textures out to a distance, and the bad textures in general in this game. These textures are horrible. I hope to God 90% of these are placeholders for current gen consoles. Now, I imagine this looks much better on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, because the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 are about 8 times more powerful than our current gen consoles. So I hope, I'm fairly certain that these will look much better on those consoles. But for those people that aren't getting next-gen consoles, you're getting screwed. Battlefield 4 is, without a doubt, not worth your time. Call of Duty Ghost, as a matter of fact, is looking better than Battlefield 4 at this point for consoles. Like I said, I will play the PC version and come back with another video and another opinion. But until then, don't buy Battlefield 4 for current generation consoles. That makes me very sad. I'm Scout with 3 Guns Down. Don't forget to like the video or dislike it if you hate my opinion. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want some more news about GTA Online, GTA Online, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghost, other next generation titles, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and current gaming media in general. I'll see you guys on the other side.